morning. Happy Sunday, my fellow Idolites and Nigerians. I want to say that the government of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu should be a chief of unifier. Somebody that will unify the entire country, not a chief of divider that will divide the country, right? Sometimes I speak about Asiwaju, so people think because I'm not Yoruba, there's nobody can be more Yoruba than me. If you look at the issue between Obasanjo and Asiwaju, it's not about being Yoruba, it's about being principled. Now, we just have a new Chief Justice of the Federation, Kudarat Kekere Ekun, I think that's her name, if I say it correctly. Don't forget lately that people make mistakes in life. But she's still, by some of us who are aggrieved with what happened in the election in Imo State when number 4 became number 1, first time in the history. It was her in Supreme Court that read that verdict. So some people like us don't think that, she has been fair to us. We have about 1,400 detainees, trying to ask for food. And then they turn it as people who want to dethrone the government. That's not fair. And then you are a chief justice, right? I'm sure you have children of your own. I'm sure you have family of your own. I'm sure if your family were in that circumstance, you will not be happy. These are people who committed no offense. They were hungry. All they simply want is good governance and condemn bad governance. And then Tinubu, as usual, because he thinks it's Maradona superseding Babangida, that is going to put you off for a bid of 2007 election. But who knows if we are going to get to 2007? It's only God that knows, because when we sleep today, it wasn't by our grace, by our strength, it was by the grace of God. A lot of you are out there in the church today praying. What are you praying for? Some of you have become a problem in this country, especially some of you pastors, who have breakfast with God, who has tea with God and all that, And these are supposed to be the army of the people who can become, a freedom fighter, a social crusader. You all now go to churches and lie and just, lie to the people without holding government accountable. And now the House of Representatives and House of Senate, almost 460 members, 100 billion were spent to buy cars for you people. And then you don't see anything wrong with that. You took side with Tinubu, to go and buy a plane without appropriation, without even debate in the Senate floor. And I think if it wasn't for greed, what did Tinubu need money for? You are the richest guy in Africa. Look at Mayor Bloomberg of New York, who's worth 30 billion. When he was a mayor, he declined to have salary. He didn't have any official car. He was using some personal money to run his office. Tinubu, what do you want the money for? You are over 70 going to 80 years. Why do you want to inherit your great-grandchildren's wealth? Is it your only biological children you think is your children? You are wrong, Mr. Tinubu. You hold the whole of West African property. You own oil everywhere. Your cousin Tinubu is also running the IGP. We are not foolish people. But the problem again lies on members of Rep and Senate. I want to call out Adams Eric Oshomole. You have only claimed you are a labor man. Because you claim you are a labor man, Mr. Labor Man, who wear khaki in the day and deceive people with white light in the night, I want you to come out with a bill of your own conscience, Adams Oshomole, to at least, speak to the good conscience of Rep and Senate that the 21 million that they are currently receiving, whether it is true or false or not, go into it, do an X-ray and investigate it, and had a bill to pass that they must all reduce their salary. Because when the doom them come, when the sky falls, it's not going to only fall on the poor, it will also affect the rich. Usman Dafodo said, conscience is an open wound. It's only the truth that heals. It's time for you, Adamos Shomole, to ask yourself questions, to prick your heart. Even the devil himself sometimes prick his conscience. Adams, ask yourself questions. You came out that day, lambasting the prisoners. How can a dog be feeding more than a human being? Absolutely. Some dogs are feeding more than a human being. I have a dog. My dog name is Versace. He feeds more than a human being in Nigeria. Thank you.